Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about the role of rest rituals in supporting your emotional well-being. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around. All right, so we've been talking about rest rituals and we want to continue to talk about the rest ritual because it's just so damn vital to the way we actually live our life, right? We spend so much of our time, let's just say anywhere between 6 to 8 hours every single night actually sleeping. So taking into consideration how powerful this thing is, we want to understand it and we want to see how does it relate to our emotional well-being. Think about it. What is your emotional well-being state at the moment? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you emotional somehow, right? These are the thoughts that you'll be thinking about. And so we want to make sure that as you go through your day, are you thinking about those right thoughts that lead to those emotional well-being? And when you go to sleep, before you go to sleep, the 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep, you're training yourself. The thoughts you're having, I'm about to go to bed. What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the bed, or are you thinking about what you have to do in the future, right? If you're overthinking, you will get anxious, and that will change your emotional state to always feeling anxious. We don't want to feel like that. We want to make sure that we understand that each day, each moment, we have a certain way of being, and we just want to really appreciate that for our sake, right? Because every single thing that we do during the day impacts our actions for a future event of sorts. So let's always remember that. And so understanding that, let's go ahead and break down rest ritual for everyone that already knows or just needs to know again or doesn't know at all. Every single aspect of your sleep, right? So we consider sleep between, the moment you hit the bed, you go from the wake to the sleep state, you sleep for whatever, the 8 hours, and then that's when we consider sleeping is done, and then you'd have the rise ritual. But in the case of the rest ritual, those thoughts, right? So the stack is the thoughts lead to your actions. Those actions lead to behaviors that we as humans do. And those behaviors eventually become habits. And that's going to be the key element in all of this. But then, of course, as you keep doing these unconscious processes over and over, they become part of your personality. There's like, okay, that's just Shaquille, right? So in my case, like the way I eat, maybe that's just something that I've been doing. My family would be able to pick that up like, oh, that's so classic Shaquille. That's part of my personality now. But we want to go ahead, and eventually what happens is you do this for so damn long, it becomes part of your lifestyle. It's just like, oh, that's just who he is. He just does this. Like, at one point in my life, I had a lifestyle of just smoking hookah every night for like a few years. So think about that lifestyle that I've created by me smoking hookah. Everyone can have this, and the thing is, we've been training ourselves, whether it be good or bad, to have these different types of habits. And in the case of our emotional well-being, we are also building out habits on how we feel. When do we feel happy? When do we feel sad? When do we feel anxious? We decide all of that. And so those experiences, what would be so beneficial is that, okay, one, understand why you experience those. Do you want to experience more of those? Okay, great, amazing. If you do not want to, for example, in the case of if you're a little overweight, and the thing is you've tried everything and you're still overweight and you're just confused why, and it always triggers an emotional response, what we want to think about is, okay, let's take a step back. Imagine yourself as someone that you are helping. How would you be able to talk to that person? Because now you're looking at them from a logical perspective. And so when you do, then you can now assess those thoughts that you're having. Like, oh, okay, I'm dieting. Okay, how am I dieting? Okay, exactly. What am I doing that's dieting, right? Okay, so first get an assessment of who you are and then eventually go from there. And the emotional states that you'll create throughout the process, you'll retrain yourself based on what you had priorly, right? So we want to entrain it with the new style of who you're going to be, which is, again, ties it back to what are you doing to go to sleep? How are you going to sleep? Every single aspect of your sleep is going to be important for you to understand that when you are sleeping, you are retraining it as well, right? It becomes a subconscious process that then eventually you do during the day. Okay, I know that was a lot, but hopefully it made sense to you. If it did, definitely give me a like, letting me know you liked the video. If you disliked the video, definitely let me know why you disliked it in the comments below. And as always, go ahead and hit subscribe, because I would like to know who watches my stuff. And at the same time, go hit that notification bell, because what's gonna help is it's gonna tell you right away when the system or when a new video pops off. You'll be able to get it right away, or put it in a watch later. With that being said, guys, hopefully, this video, the video quality is a little less than what you were expecting because for some reason my other video camera wasn't working, but this is gonna do for now. But I feel like if you watch my videos or even listen to my videos, you're just listening to my voice as well, because you're hearing the genius and every aspect of it come out naturally. And hopefully that can be with you as well. With that, take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.